So the truth is, some of you already know that that marriage you're working on is not going to work. You've done it all. You've made sacrifices. You've been so patient. You've been so forgiving. You've been so understanding. You've given this relationship your all. But it's taking all your energy, and you're sure it's not going to work, because it's not working. Everything you're doing is like you're pouring water on what? Infertile grounds. You already know that it's not going to work. But because you do not want to take in the pain, you're trying harder. You feel like, if this hasn't worked, let me even work even harder. Let me even do this. Let me add in this. You're trying to spice it up. Reality is, some marriages or some relationships are just not meant to work. They're just not meant to work. Oh, God did bless that marriage or did bless that relationship. And whatever you do, even when you sacrifice yourself in the process, it won't work. Where am I coming from to say this is, some people come for counseling and you listen from their A to their Y, and you're seeing no hope at all for this relationship to work. You're seeing that one party is fighting so hard to get out of this relationship or this marriage, and the other party is fighting so hard to keep this marriage or the relationship. My darling, I'm here to tell you, I know it's hard. I understand the pain you're in. And I understand you fear even hurting more when you let go. But better to let go and hurt, then heal, than refusing to let go, and you keep there hurting even more. Some of the sacrifices we make for these people, do not even see them, because they already know what they want, and it's not you. And my dear, I'm sorry, we do not want to lie to you. Even when you go to a counselor, they want to be, they want to be real with you. Unfortunately, some of you still want us to lie to you, even when we see that according to so and this and this and this, you already know it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You listen to someone's story. I've done this for her. I've done this for her. I've done this for her. I've been patient when she has been doing this. I've been patient. I've been understanding. I've tried talking to her family. I've done that. But the woman does not want it to happen. She's fighting so hard for it to fail. It's sad, but then that's the truth. Some relationships won't work. Some relationship, especially when it's one party fighting for it to work. Any relationship at whichever level, whether you're still courting, whether you're in marriage, it takes two to work. Because you're in that together. You're in that marriage or that relationship together. So how do you expect to make it work when the other party is looking this way and this party is looking the other way? No way. It won't work. And that is why we have to be so prayerful. Because there are some things you just can't do. You within your power, you can't do. You yourself, you can make the sacrifices. You yourself, you can be patient. You yourself, you can be understanding. You yourself can be tolerant. You yourself can be so loving and caring and everything good. But you can't force the other party to appreciate you. You can't. You can only pray that God intervenes and makes this person understand where you're coming from, why you're doing all this. Understand the sacrifices you're making and appreciate. And just in case it's not meant to be, accept, my darling, accept it. Reach a time where you feel like, let me pause, let me breathe in, let me breathe out, Let me look around. Let me see the things I've done for this person. Yes, accept that it won't work. Sometimes all you have to do is let go. Sometimes all you have to do is accept that it won't work. Sometimes that's all you have to do. Accept. It's not easy. That's why we have healing coaches to help you through the process. Because we know it's not easy. But then sometimes it's the only way you're going to be happy again. It's the only way you're going to gain your freedom again. It's the only way you're going to get someone who truly loved you. You can't even, by the way, when you're in a relationship where you're still forcing things, you can't even see the opportunities around you. You can't. You just can't. Because for you, your eyes, your mind, your heart, your everything, you're looking at this one person. You've given them all the power. They are like God in your life. They are like God. You've given them a lot of power. Unfortunately, these people are not seeing it because they don't love you. They don't feel the same. So how do you expect someone to reciprocate what you're doing for them, yet they don't love you? They won't extend the grace. So I'm making this video to tell you, my darling out there, you who is loving so much, but it's like you're loving yourself. You're loving no one actually. You're in that relationship alone. You who is doing everything, the sacrifices, the caring, the loving, a one-sided relationship won't work. And we all have a right to be happy, by the way, in life. You have a right to be happy. But you won't get a chance to happiness when you don't let go of someone who doesn't love you. If it's a lady, you can be having men around you, but you're not even giving them any kind of attention because your mind and your heart is focusing on this one person who doesn't even see you, who doesn't even see where you're coming from, why you're doing all that. There are people you listen to, and someone has already told them, don't waste your time on me. Don't waste your time on me. I don't love you. And people, you should believe that people fall in and out of love. There are some people who fall in love. The following day, they can fall out of love. It's possible. So the same tongue, the same mouth that the person used to tell you they love you, they can still use it and tell you they no longer love you. They no longer feel the same. And believe them when they say it. Give it time and look at the actions. Pray about it. You're fasting about it, good. But if it has really totally failed to work, just know that's how God has chosen it to be. I hope I'm communicating. I hope I'm not communicating to the deaf. I hope this message can help one or two people out there. Because even when you come to a counselor, trust me, I will help you still tell you the same thing you're already seeing, that the person doesn't love you, if the person doesn't love you. Some of these people do not love you, and yes, there's nothing you can do about it but let go. Accept and move on. That's life. You'll be happy again in the hands of someone else. But with that person, if it has failed to work, accept. You prayed about it, you fasted about it. Accept. You'll be thankful. Otherwise, if you know anyone who is in pain over a relationship that's not working and you're so sure it won't work, share this video. I'm sure it will be helpful. Otherwise, it's been a pleasure sharing. Share it, subscribe, like, leave a comment and tell me what you think. Otherwise, thank you for watching Elma's Corner. Elma myself.